Okay, look, this is an example we'll see sometimes. It's a little bit tricky, but we can do it. This is the old walk the plank. Bit of water there. Got a plank, reasonably long, floating in the water. We've got a girl here. And what we're basically saying is the girl is 50 kgs, the plank is 20 kgs, the plank is 5 meters long, the girl's standing from a meter from the end. All is good. Now, if she's not moving, then we can say that the velocity of center of mass is equal to 0. Where is the center of mass? Well, 5, 2.5, we got 1.5 here. So if we said that the center of mass was, if we've got this whole plank, then we can say that we've got 20 kgs there, and we've got 50 kgs here. So the center of mass is going to be around about there, right? So not a meter, but probably, I don't know, just over a meter from the right hand side. The main thing to realize though is that the center of mass has no velocity. So if that girl starts to walk towards that end there, that velocity of center of mass must stay the same, which actually means that that center of mass must stay in the same place because we said it wasn't moving. Now if that girl's moving to the left, velocity of girl is minus 1 meter per second because she's moving to the left, then how fast must the plank be moving to the right? And for conservation of momentum to happen, then the girl's 50 kgs is going left at 1 meter per second, so that's 50 times 1, then the momentum of the plank must be equal and opposite, which is 20 times 2.5. So the plank must be going at 2.5 meters per second to the right. Alright? So now we come to the tricky part. Well, you might have thought that was tricky, but it's not too bad. The issue is this, okay? Those calculations are done relative to what? They're done relative to the bank. So we're saying the velocity of the girl relative to the bank is minus 1. The velocity of the plank relative to the bank is plus 2.5. All is well in the world. But what's the velocity of the girl relative to the plank? Now this is where you've got to do a little bit of thinking. Girl relative to the plank. Well, the girl's going that way at 1. The plank's going that way at 2.5. I've told you before that if you're looking for a relative velocity, you've got to make one of them still. So if I want to know the girl relative to the plank, I just subtract the girl's velocity off everything, right? So 2.5 minus 1 is 3.5. So the velocity of the plank relative to the girl is 3.5 meters per second. And that means the velocity of the girl relative to the plank is minus 3.5 meters per second. And all is well in the world. Okay. If you want to know a little bit more about how to do relative velocity problems, watch the little video on relative velocity.